Hello, Vortex. So, I don't know if you're familiar with the way that I shoot my videos, but I tend to just, shoot whatever I feel like shooting at the time, and my stand-up comedy routines, I put up last because I hate them so much. You'd understand if you actually did stand-up comedy. There ain't nobody that I know of in the Nashville comedy scene that's putting up their comedy sets online. And not just because they're paranoid that their jokes are gonna get stolen, but they're embarrassed. They're embarrassed about their sets. Well, I remember thinking when I started doing YouTube a while ago, I remember thinking that maybe, just maybe, there would be more and more of a need for a person like me because I'm such a real ass motherfucker. And I swear a lot. I swear a lot because I live in this fucking world. I'm a disorganized schizophrenic, and I also work at a restaurant, which I've been doing for 15 years. I've tried to stop swearing to no fucking avail, okay? I realize as a woman this is not a becoming characteristic, but at the same time I don't really act like a woman in other regards, aside from my empathy. I don't hear anybody talking about that in relation to women being terrible. I just hear like, oh, they're not moms. With women like this, who needs moms? Okay, fuck that shit. What are they gonna do for their kids? Absolutely nothing. They're gonna take pictures of them, put them all over the internet, so that pedophiles have something to jerk off to. Okay? Because that's how dumb women are. I don't know if dumb's the right word. I would say narcissistic is more appropriate, because the whole reason, like, why people, well, I think partially, like, one of the reasons why people take pictures is narcissistic. Now, I realize that, people want recorded documents of events. Never understand that, but yeah, like, we don't need to do that. Like, I'm shooting these videos because, like, I know it's better for the world if I do that. I don't want to do it. It's really not good for me because it just makes me paranoid. And I really, really hate what the world has become because of the internet. But I know that it helps people that are crazy to watch my videos. I know that it helps them to hear somebody else saying things that they're thinking or expressing themselves in a way that they wish they could. I mean, I've just been told by enough, like, people that have some kind of personality disorder that I've really, really helped them to understand themselves better. And yeah, that's why I do it, honey. That's why I do it. I don't need your validation, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Everybody else can kiss my ass because they're all sheep and boring and lame. And I know that sounds really immature, like, and very black or white, like anybody that doesn't like me is a sheep, but it's typically true. I've noticed that the people that really, really hate my guts are all really boring. And the people that have a problem with me at any given point, it's usually because they're a narcissist. Ooh, another police officer. You think I didn't see you there all because you didn't have your lights on? I'm on to you, 5-0. I'm on to you. faster. It's a little too intense in this car right now. But I have been taking a little bit of a break because, as you've probably already suspected, I have been smoking too much marijuana, and whenever I do that, I don't want shit to do with the internet. I don't want to stare at a screen. I get really bored. I get really depressed. I just want to be outside in the woods, you know. But I also threw my back out. And I went to the bowl and joint clinic. I went there hoping that they could do something for me other than just give me a fucking x-ray. I swear. That's all that you pay for. Anytime you go to a doctor's office, I swear you just pay for their tools. Because the doctors and the nurses don't know anything. From my understanding, I know I'm just a laywoman. But they told me that I have a degenerative disc in my spine. It's all mushy. So that's why it's causing me immense pain. Now, I told them that my pain level was a level 8, and they still didn't prescribe me anything. I'm not the type of person to take pills. I really hate pills. But at that point, I was desperate because I was in so much pain. Like, I couldn't get out of my car. I was crying. But they told me that I could take some over-the-counter anti-inflammatory ibuprofen that was like $300. See, this is their advice. Just like take medication. We're not gonna fix it. That's not our job. We're just gonna tell you to take stuff. It won't actually alleviate your pain because ibuprofen doesn't do shit. It doesn't. Anyway, I don't know. I might have a pinched nerve or something because like I have all the symptoms of sciatica. So sciatica is when you have like pain in your ass and it travels up and down your leg. That's been going on for like the past 7 months. And I knew that something wasn't right. But I was thinking it was because of my car accident that I had last summer. But, see this? That's my pillow. It's so amazing. This pillow is my favorite pillow ever. It's so soft. I wish you could feel it through the vortex. I really feel sorry for you because you can't. Like, I can touch it and you can't. You can't touch it. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be such a tease, but you wish you could touch this pillow. I'm just gonna say that. But, yeah. So I'm in pain right now. It's nowhere near as severe as it was a few days ago. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna come back because this is probably like the 4th or 5th time that this has happened in the past 7 years. So I was out of work for 2 days. You know, I could barely like walk or anything. I was in so much, like, basically like that lower muscle in your back, you really underestimate how much you use that, you know, until you hurt it in any kind of way. And then it's, I don't like using words like excruciating because I think of, you know, burn victims and, you know, they're allowed to say that. But it was pretty bad. I hate it when people exaggerate things so they can play the victim. That just pisses me off. But I think that I do the exact opposite of that, where I downplay things that are way more severe. But maybe I should work on that.